As a longtime PC player, I can't help but just see the fact that console seems to be getting the bad end of the stick here lately. I asked a question about one of the updates that seem to be coming out soon, and console players were really upset. So we're talking about that today, as well as, you know, another casual Respawn lie that just basically made us spend some money for no reason. So the winner of the heirloom was actually James N, and actually it was somebody else, but I don't want them to cry. I don't want to say their name, but I responded to them, tried to get them to message me, looked for them on every social media platform. They even kept replying on YouTube videos after I had said that they won, and after I had replied and commented back to them to, hey, you know, message me ASAP, and they just didn't get back to me in time. So I had to spin the wheel again, and the second time was James N. But I'm giving away some Apex coins every video. All you gotta do is comment down below, like the video, and I'm only picking people that are subscribed. I picked 8 people from last video and spun a wheel of all their names, and here's who your winner is from last video. It's Deandre Jansen. So congratulations, and like I said, I'm doing it again on this video and every video from now on. So comment down below and make sure you're subscribed after you like the video. All right, so a couple of videos ago we talked about this email that actually got sent out to a game changer, an EA game changer, and kind of hinted at some news for cross progression. And we had a little bit of news that come out about it, and a lot of people were not happy, especially console players that have now switched over to PC. Long story short, I'll give you the rundown, is that there was a email that got sent out, and it started off by saying and mentioning Gladiator. Now it's supposed to be referring to an event, but that event that we see was actually called the Warriors event. But Crowdrendo did notice something odd that referred to Gladiator in the files, so it did kind of make the email seem real. Well, from this email, there was actually some news that came out of it that one data miner interpreted it as being there will be no merging of accounts. So when I asked the question on my YouTube community tab, most of you seem to be very angry, but a lot of you seem to really not understand what it meant. So essentially, the way it sounds so far is that when cross progression does come out, which actually could be this season, it may not be as necessarily pleasant as you were wanting it to. For instance, it may not actually be you getting the best of both worlds on both of your accounts or on all of your accounts. What it seems like is that you'll be able to play your PC account on any platform and your console account on any platform, but you're not going to be able to bring your console account over to your PC account and send all your heirlooms over there, send all your skins over there, all your pred badges over there, all your kills over there, all your damage over there, and you're not going to be able to combine all of those stats and make them one new account. There's still going to be 2 separate accounts. At least that's the way it seems right now. So I asked you guys, how would you react if that was the case? And I had 3 options, one being it's okay, at least from then on it'll be merged, or B, I'm upset and it's the main reason I wanted it, or C, I don't really care because I have 0 use for cross progression, which surprisingly was actually the second most chosen one. But most of you seem to be very upset. 45% of you saying very upset. It's the main reason that you even wanted it. And wait a second, if the other 2 responses were mostly positive, I guess that doesn't mean most of you. Well, still 45% of you is a lot of you, but I guess I'll go more off the YouTube comments off this video. Honestly, I can't blame you. And to be fair, I think some people may have even started to play on PC earlier because they heard cross progression was coming out, and they just assumed that that would mean that would put all their stuff together. So for those of you that have actually stayed on console the entire time and you've never come to PC, you're looking very good. And for those of you that have stayed on one platform regardless, you know, PC, console, Switch, whatever, you're also looking very good. It's the people that have played on console, had a ton of stuff, and then switched over to PC and now have, you know, a good amount of stuff as well, and they want all that stuff to come together. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Obviously, I'm looking for community feedback because this video is based off of a community feedback that I let loose. So let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this, and if you agree that you would be very upset because it's the main reason you were wanting it. As much as I agree that it is very upsetting, and I did kind of expect it to come for whatever reason, now that I look at it, it does kind of make sense as to why it might not really be that possible. Well, it's definitely, anything's possible, but it seems like it would be one of those things that you know, just would require way too much time for each individual. But I don't know if you guys remember back in the day on the Xbox 360, you could actually give someone a game for free. Actually, I think it was like all the games that you had on your account. You could sign into someone else's account on your Xbox and then share your belongings to another account, so that whenever they sign back in on their Xbox, they have all the games that you purchased from the marketplace. This was a weird way that we used to get DLCs from each other. At least it was something like that, and you could only do it once a year. It was some type of an account sharing feature. So why couldn't you just do that, you know, same technology that we used years ago and just like copy all assets and move them over to the other account, and then it just shares all your heirlooms and skins and kills and whatever with your other account? It's probably not that simple, but it is kind of weird how we were able to do something similar back in the Xbox 360 days. But then again, Apex is a seriously old engine and everything about it seems to be very outdated. Even a Respawn developer who used to work on Apex left and then trashed the game after he left, talking about how he hated working on this old outdated engine. But maybe that's a conversation for another video. All right, so our second topic today, this is actually coming from Thornton Smash, and it's hilarious because it's such a Respawn thing to do, you know. So a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month ago at this point, Respawn actually made a final call for the specific legend editions of the game, right? And it says here's your last call to get it because we're going to be moving over to the EA Play stuff, and you're only going to be able to get it from there, right? Well, so people, like, you know, kind of got worried maybe and say, yo, this is my last chance, I gotta buy this right now. So some people even probably stacked up on it. Right now, this is a prime definition once again of Respawn choosing their words carefully so that they can technically be right, but in the end we know that they're tricking their fan base. So what came back in the store yesterday was the Lifeline edition skin, not the actual edition. So, you know, they did kind of play by their rules and not bring the edition back, but a lot of people obviously meant that they thought that the skins would never come back, and this would be the last time they'd be able to buy those skins unless you were on EA Play. And so they bring the Lifeline edition skin into the store and then charge you $40 for it, instead of being like the actual Legend edition, which was only $20, which also came with 1,000 Apex coins, came with badges and all of this stuff. This did not come with any of that. There was some type of a bundle, but it was mainly just the Lifeline skin and obviously the Flatline skin, and it was $40 to get it. So they made you panic about a month ago and tell you to buy the skin while there's still time left because it's never coming back, and then they decided to bring the skin back and then charge $40 for it. I mean, we got literally Mr. Krabs running this show. All right, so our golden nuggets for today, we got a lot of them, so I'm going to run through them very quickly. So number one, obviously we know control mode is coming back. We think it'll be more permanent, but we're not 100% sure. So Draynilla tweeted this on Twitter saying use this tweet as a petition to keep control in Apex. Now, I did also tweet this, you know, about 30 minutes before he made his tweet, but that's neither here nor there. I love Draynilla, so no worries. And the Respawn producer said it's got to go away for us to work on things to make it better. And Dre responded saying, oh, so it's coming back? And he said yes. Our second golden nugget is Thornton Smash did bring this to light on Twitter, saying notice that it says skins, not skin, under the prestige skins for heirlooms or mythics, which by the way is so confusing to me. So now mythics are considered the tier, and then after the tier mythics you have heirlooms or prestige skins. Heirlooms are the actual melee devices now. Now this is one of the craziest golden nuggets of all time. I just lost all respect for this company, and to be quite honest with you, I think everyone should, and no one should support this company at all. So there's this company called Artesian Builds. This is huge yesterday. You'll notice that I think the old esports talk host Jake Lucky also hosted a little PC giveaway because of this. People were giving away PCs all day yesterday because of this situation that happened. So Artesian Builds, basically they're known for giving away tech equipment. They're known for making PCs, custom building PCs, and then giving them away. Well, on their ambassador list of people they choose from, it came up with this person named Kia Pia, and I hope I said that right, but apparently according to their guidelines, Kia Pia is not a big enough streamer, therefore they're not going to give it to her. They literally said she doesn't have enough followers, she's not active enough, she doesn't get enough views or whatever, and so therefore they weren't going to give her the PC that she rightfully won, and instead decided to pick a new winner. And by the way, thank you to CLYT Crazy for sending me this on Twitter. But man, this was just outrageous. They even like decided to start tweeting and trying to justify themselves. It was unreal. They lost so many followers. I think they lost like 10,000 followers yesterday. But yeah, it's just an unreal situation to hear him say, you know, here's our winner, but oh wait, she only has like 5,000 followers and she didn't get a single click on the website, and you know, that's not going to be a winner. We can't do that. So she's going to be purged from the ambassador list and not eligible for the giveaway. Scummy stuff. They came out with an apology video, looked totally fake, totally staged, and I don't believe one bit of it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below of today's video, especially the cross progression. I feel so bad for some of you because one guy even commented, this was Jeremy, who commented on that community post I made and said that would ruin it for me completely. Season 0 through 9 on Xbox and currently 9 through current on PC. And I either lose 2 heirlooms from Xbox or 1 from PC. It's a bunch of BS. So give me your feedback down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. It's Viridite, only positivity. So make sure you're down in the comments, making someone's day better, not worse. I'll pin whoever's comment has the most heartwarming community message. And until next time, later, Gators.